What is up, Internet? It's your boy Tanku, and today we're going to be doing one more for the week, manga slash anime they should actually finish. So the manga on this is finished, it's been finished for a while. The anime came out a while ago, so they should probably just redo the whole thing, give you the full story, because I think if they just launched the season 2 this day and age, nobody would remember it. But before I jump into it, let's go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like those videos, hit me up on the Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and the comments below. And with all that said, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so today we're talking about an older, around 2011, 2012, 13-ish manga slash anime that got released, and they really need to finish this one because the last episode was just like an episode, and then it's just nothing else happened, and people think it was a filler episode even though that story was in the manga. So what I'm talking about is Mayo Chiki, and Mayo Chiki is a really good story. The manga's been finished for a long time, so they could just go back, redo it, and do another anime of it, and it's a really good story, so I think it should really be redone. You have our main story, Kenjiro Sakamichi, and he's the main guy of the story. He's a very nice guy, very wholesome guy. He lives with his sister, Kanade, and Kanade tortures her brother, like, a lot. She's a tough girl because their mom is a professional wrestler, and so she's always practicing on her brother and, beating him up and doing all that stuff. And the mom used to do the same kind of thing. So because of all that, he developed gynophobia. And for those of you who don't know what gynophobia is, it's a fear of women. So he's really scared of women. So he can't even touch a girl without his nose starting to bleed because it's an automatic defense mechanism. Because that's the only time his sister and his mom would stop beating on him, is when his nose would start bleeding. So he can't even talk to girls, let alone touch them, because his nose starts bleeding. He always runs away from them. So he likes his little isolated life where he goes. Well, one day he decides he's got to use the bathroom, and he goes downstairs to the bathroom nobody uses because he doesn't like to be around people because of his gynophobia and all that stuff. And that's when you run into Subaru Kione. And Subaru is a butler to Kanade. And Kanade is a rich girl, and her father is the head of the school, so she's privileged, and she's able to have a butler, Subaru, who is the school's idol. Everybody loves him. All the girls are in love with him. In fact, there's two factions. There's the Subaru fan club and the Protect Subaru Commission, which is their job is to, like, nobody's even allowed to get near him, not allowed to make any friends because he's a butler. He's all stand up, so he doesn't talk to anybody anyways. So you got Kenjiro goes in the bathroom and walks in on Subaru. And he finds out that Subaru is not a boy, but a girl. And so that starts the chain of events and starts this story. Of course, Subaru beats the crap out of him. And because he has gynophobia, he gets knocked out very easily. He wakes up and has a conversation with Kanade and decides to keep Subaru's secret, because the whole thing is Subaru wants nothing more than just to be Kanade's butler. But she's a girl, and the deal was struck with father is if she can trick the entire school into believing she was a boy until they graduate, then she can be Kanade's butler full time, and she never has to worry about it, because she comes from a long line of butlers and maids, but she's the only child of a maid butler, couple, and she wants to be the head butler someday. So he agrees to that. And in exchange, they say that they're going to help cure him of his gynophobia. And so, that's basically the story. Another girl comes in, and that's Mazume. And so she ends up blackmailing Kenjiro to be her boyfriend, because part of the whole therapy to try to get over his gynophobia is he actually takes Subaru out while she's dressed like a girl. And Mazume comes across him, takes a picture, and just thinks that Subaru's cross-dressing for Kenjiro. So the whole misunderstanding there, and she's blackmailing him to be her boyfriend, and so there's a whole storyline. So it basically end up becoming a harem, but what I like about it is decisions are made. You know, like I said, all the girls end up liking him, including Kanade, but Kenjiro has to pick one of them, and a choice is made. You know, they all kind of like make their move and try to kiss him and do stuff like that, but at the end of the story, he does pick somebody. You don't know that because the anime just ends with no resolution in the middle of an episode, and you're just like, "What the heck?" So that's why I think they should redo it. You know, if you guys don't want to, you know, pray and hope that they redo it, you can definitely read the manga. It is a great read. I have the anime, so I watched the anime, and that made me read the manga because I wanted to find out what happened, what the heck is going on, because you know, Subaru has her own fears as well. You know, she has a fear of sharp objects, and so you know, Kenjiro helpers her gets over that as well. But you know, I don't know. I would really hope they would kind of go back and redo this. I know it's older, but I think if they redid it the full story, it'd be a good thing for anime only people. But tell me what you guys think. Do you think I'm crazy? Do you be like, hey, it's older, we should just leave it there? People want to see the end of the story, they could just read the manga. Tell me what you guys think. Hit me up on the Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram with your opinions. Leave comments down below, and I'll answer them. You know, tell me if you think I'm crazy or not. And again, guys, don't forget to sub to the channel. I appreciate everybody that's subbing. We keep growing, and that's always a good thing, you know. So thank you very much. And with all that said, everybody, let's go ahead and have an awesome day.